got a chance to score a goal at the home of the club that won the last 4 Premier League titles, and plenty more as well. It wasn't the worst ball in. Tilt couldn't get it back across the face of the goal.
He does a lot of talking to Ryan Giggs, doesn't he, Carl Robinson?
I'm not sure in his long and distinguished career Ryan had too many experiences of being 7-0 down. A bit of pressure, and that was taken on early by Stockton with the eye of a practiced goal scorer, and he wasn't far away.
Yeah, Kovacic a little bit too slow on the ball here, and it pinched off him. And Stockton hits it well. He doesn't quite wrap his foot round. I think that's what he was looking to do. Actually goes very straight in the end, past the near post, and he got a bit of bend on it. That would have gone in beyond Edison.
O'Reilly. Kovacic pressed into the role in like the bigger games, vacated by Rodri through his injury. And one of the areas where Manchester City have been found wandering, and the opposition has been more taxing. Oh, it was going into the far corner, I think, if it hadn't been blocked from Gundogan. Cut out by Shepherd. Delicate. Burko. Now Fornal. Stockton waiting in the middle. And then he's coming for any ball that might be played into feet. Kovacic. Very clever from McAtee. Still trying to play it into Obama. If I was Erling Haaland, I'd be watching and thinking, why don't they do that to me?
Well, they're doing quite well today, Man City. They're opening up space so they can get the ball into the front player. And I'd also say there's been more movement. Not always the right movement, but a lot of movement from the centre forward in this game, whereas a lot of the time Erling Haaland's standing still. I know he's scored a lot of goals, but I've been slightly disappointed with a lot of his performances when City have struggled to get him into the game. It's not just been the players on the ball, it's been his lack of movement at times.
There's Kovacic. Grealish. And to bend it through for Gundogan, and got well ahead of the ball that time. Stockton. Trying to get it back to Watson, and the turnover. Suiting Manchester City again. Gundogan has got forward much more since Kovacic came on. She's trying to prod it in towards Foden. Well, he's done very well, Nico O'Reilly. He's got his goal and galloped up and down the pitch. He looks, he's a very athletic young player.
Showing that he can play as a left-sided centre-half, a left-back,
yeah,
midfield player, left winger as well. He's got all the attributes needed. Impressed with Nunez today as well. He's played his part in was ended up being a very good Man City performance.
You have to put it into context, of course, but Salford are doing very well to come here on the back of 6 consecutive wins without conceding a goal in any of those games, and then obviously the gulf emphasised by the fact that they've shipped 7 and there might be more to come. Pep Guardiola will be absolutely delighted, not just with the margin of victory, but the way the younger players have contributed. Kovacic, O'Reilly, worked it to Grealish, passes it in, and there's number 8, and it's a great feeling for James McAtee, who gets himself up onto his feet, having scored a hat-trick in the 3rd round of the FA Cup.
Nice pass as well from Jack Grealish. Just squaring the ball. And McAtee, because he had a bit of pace on it, just had to get his right foot in the way of it. Which again, they were playing in and around the box, looking for that opening, as they so often do. They do well just to get it out to Grealish, who's just onside again. As everybody backs in towards the 6-yard box, he just plays it onto the penalty spot. McAtee sliding in, gets enough on it to take it beyond the goalkeeper Young, who had no chance whatsoever.
Well, a very sweet occasion for James McAtee. He had to stretch, and he got sufficient contact to guide it into the gap. And he'll be eyeing up the match ball. So a hat-trick, and it's not Haaland.
You said Ryan Giggs hasn't been 7-0 down very often. I'm sure he's never been 8-0 down. But over the course of FA Cup history, 5th-tier sides can often make it difficult for top-tier teams. It's been proved many, many times, but on this occasion, there's been a massive gulf between the standard of the Man City players and those of Salford.
There's all sorts of confusion and concern at the back now. Try and keep going. Salford perspective, just to get to the target now, to get to the final whistle without conceding double figures.
Remember, just before joining West Ham beat Bury 10-1 in a League Cup game. But the surprise thing was that West Ham went and bought the centre-half who was playing for Bury, a player called Paul Hilton.
Who had a decent career with West Ham, didn't he? You think recently Newport beat Leicester. That's, some 6 years ago. Oxford United knocked out Swansea, and they're in the Premier League. And Stevenage against Newcastle was another one. So it has happened before, but it really never looked like happening today from the moment that Jeremy Doku fired City into an early lead.
Gundogan racing into the box. He actually played further forward for Barcelona than he does for Man City.
I think he wants to get himself on this scoreline, doesn't he? He's the last 10 minutes or so, he's been there or thereabouts. Here's Foden, who also will be feeling the same, but doesn't get that quite right. Well, they have got some very young players on the bench, and Will Wright is one of them. It's come at the end of a week where there was criticism of Darren Ferguson, the manager of Peterborough, for not allowing Tyler Young to come on the field to play against his dad, Ashley Young of Everton. The game was still very much in the balance when that decision had to be made.
Darren Ferguson was absolutely right.
I agree with you 100%. In this situation, Delacour's going to come off. Let Will Wright have a taste of this occasion. And whatever the scoreline, at such a young age to be on the same pitch as the likes of Phil Foden is will be something that is a lifetime memory. So many things would have had to go right for Salford to even run this close. And none of those things have happened. Some bad mistakes, some good finishing. And here's Taylor. And that was the moment, perhaps the best moment so far for Salford to think they were going to get a consolation goal.
Well, this is the only time that Nico Riley's got his positional play wrong. There's the strike that comes off Edison. I'm sure it comes off his hands. Another look. Boy, he gets enough of his body in the way. It's a big chance for the substitute.
On comes Will Wright. He's a little bit older than one of the other substitutes. 15-year-old Marshall Hayes. And there on the Salford side of the ground, they thought that had gone in. The side netting. A decent hit for an awkward dropping ball for the chance.
It goes in at that near post area. Delaney.
He's done well since he's come on. But, fleeting glimpses of the kind of moments that Carl Robinson would have hoped to be in passages of play. Not the very occasional counter-attack when the goals are flying in at the other end.
I think the player that really has been the difference has been Doku. Of course, all the other players are a better standard, but Doku was the one that really stood out for me today.
He set the first example.
Yeah, he went past people. Lots of teams can defend passing football. They get behind the ball, they shuffle across the field, but if you have a player that goes past people with the ball, it changes everything, and that's what Doku did from the very first minute.
We are hearing from down at the touchline level there will be no time added on. That sounds a bit of a sympathy vote to me. In all the celebrations of the second half goals and the substitutions. Grealish going to carve out a chance again. Kovacic can't see a way to goal, tries to loop it in. Oh, nearly an own goal. Fortunately, there wasn't enough diversion on it to get it past Matty Young.
Here's the man with the hat-trick, Nakati. Say he had the graces the first half, but he's more dominant in the second half. He's enjoyed his football in this second half, found a bit of space, put himself into the box. I don't think Carl Robinson's going to be moaning about no added on time.
No. Edison will be happy with his clean sheet. Very little to do, but it was a save from John Taylor just now. Foden. Here's Grealish. There's still time for another one. And but for Young's save, it would have been, and it was Gundogan who wanted it. It was the last touch of the game. And Guardiola's team have seen off Salford City in a ruthless fashion.